Here's a strange story out of NYC. Mayor Zohran Mamdani has officially turned New York City into a nanny state. Literally. Like literally they're going to offer parents the opportunity to let the city be nanny for one night and one night only. Article over at the Gateway Pundit last week. Zohran Mamdani launching city government babysitting service so parents can have a date night. They're calling it a date night, and okay, I'll read a bit of it. Conservatives used to joke that the left was trying to turn the government into a nanny state. Now Zohran Mamdani is taking it literally. New York City's mayor is launching a service where people in the city can drop their kids off at the park to be looked after by government officials while the parents can have a date night. What could possibly go wrong? Would you be comfortable dropping your kids off at a New York City park and then going out to dinner? I would not trust New York City officials to watch my cactus, let alone my kids. And I don't even own a cactus, but they can't watch it or anything of mine. And it's nothing, not ripping on city officials there. Some of them are actually probably okay. But this is a very strange one. This isn't a campaign promise. This sort of came out of left field. It's like, oh, hey, on August 16th, so for one day only, 5 locations, up to 100 kids at each location. So 500 kids got to register that day, first come, first serve. They are going to be watched. The kids will be watched from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. for this one time. Now, you're probably asking yourself what a lot of people are asking. It's like, what is the point? You know, the official statement from Mamdani, this is what he said when he's reading his prepared remarks. He said, every parent knows that a few hours to yourself can feel like a luxury. It shouldn't be. That's why we're launching New York City's first ever Parents' Night Out, so that parents can get a little time on their own to catch a movie, run errands, or go on a date without worrying about who will take care of the kids or how much it will cost. Now, I am going to throw out my theory about this. To me, this is a trial balloon. It's a tester. It's a tester for logistics. It's a tester for I guess appetite. See if they can get 500 people, and if so, or 500 kids, and if so, could they get more? I mean, I can't see how just offering taxpayer dollars to pay for this, because you figure daycare or babysitting in the city is anywhere from $30 to $50 an hour. So we'll call it 30. So that would be 500 kids. That's $15,000. That's per hour. Then you got 4 hours. We'll say an average of 5 hours, because you got pickup. You got to keep the babysitter there for a little bit longer. So we'll keep it at 4 hours. Just so that's $60,000. Not much. Not a lot to spend, right? Drop in the bucket in New York City's bloated budget. But here's the thing. The fact that it's one night, the fact that this is just some random program, it could be, just to throw it out there as a distraction, just a little minor win to say that they're doing something. It's like, oh, look at what we did. That's possible, maybe even likely. But part of me thinks that, again, this is more like a trial balloon. This is something that is intended for a bigger program in the future, maybe later this year, maybe next year, maybe whenever, where they are actually trying to basically turn New York City into the provider of daycare for residents. Use this as another communist program. Bring the kids in, have an opportunity to indoctrinate them. It's conspicuous that the age is, I think, is like 6 to 13, which is perfect age, to be able to have activities that can start to plant seeds in the kids. You might say, oh my gosh, Rucker, that's such a crazy conspiracy theory. Why would they even do that? Well, my question would be, why would they do any of this? None of it makes sense. So if my crazy conspiracy theory is one of the possibilities and somebody else's crazy conspiracy theory is another one, when you're talking about the idiocy of the radical left, anything's possible.
Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.